Hi, Rob here. I've been on the lathe today with a couple of tops um, because I saw a YouTube video on tops that have long spin times. Now, my idea for these tops was not necessarily to beat the world's spin time for a particular gram or whatever of top weight. Um, it was to make ornate, nice looking tops. However, spin times is still something important to me. I like to get the best performance from a top as I possibly can, whatever the design is. And so I wanted to learn the best formula, so to speak, I guess, or for what produces good spin times. And a couple of people, one on a YouTube video, another on a forum, have said that at lower revs, at lower revolutions, if the weight is more concentrated toward the outside of the top, it can spin better at lower revolutions. So well, I thought that was a bit weird, but I could understand that um, somehow or other the top becomes unstable as it slows down uh, when it's evenly distributed or the weight's closer to the center. So at higher revolutions, it's fine, but whatever. So I took these tops. You might recognize this one and that one probably from the designing tops video, and I carved out some of the inner closest to the point. I carved out some of the metal, and on this one I did it on both sides. I carved out some of the metal on this one and on that side also. And I thought to myself, let's have a go. And I was able to get, I couldn't believe it, from, for this one, I did a spin of 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Now, I probably won't be able to replicate that right now, but I'm going to try. But there you go. I wanted to make this video just because it was such a massive difference just carving out some weight. It goes to show that heavy isn't necessarily better. It really has to do with ratios of where is what. Now, if you were to spin up a full weighted top, I think, to a very high spin, it would probably spin longer in general in the first place. But at lower revs, this weight distribution of more out to the outside to the inside seems to be working. Now, I don't know what else I'm going to learn in the next coming future, but that's something that's happened. Now, I'm going to show you. I'll show you. I'll do it. I'll try and get a good spin. If it doesn't work first time, I'll spin it a few times because I want to make sure I get a good spin on this so you can see how it happens. It's going to be a few minutes here. Ready? That'll do. Oh yeah, I guess we got to start the timer. Oh, it hit the edge. No, let's start again. Let's start again because it hit the edge. Okay, ready? Let me push that down a bit. Yes, maybe that'll work. Okay, ready? Here we go. Oh, that really hit the edge. It went right off the table. Try again. Here we go. Third time lucky, hopefully. No, not third time lucky. Let's try again. Oh, I'm having a hard time here. I really want to get a good spin, but um, this is getting silly now. What's wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong? Let's try again. Okay, let's try again. Oh, why can't I get a good spin? Oh, there you go. That's interesting. Let's watch that in itself. Okay, that's a new type of top. I'll market that for half price. Here we go. Okay, let's try that one. I'm guessing this is going to be close to 4 minutes because that wasn't actually such a good spin. Well, it could be here forever doing this. I just wanted to try and get real power spin, but yeah, that's what we get. So let's see how long this goes. Um, while we're watching this spin, if anybody understands the physics behind why. I mean, I understand it generally, but I'm still a little confused as to why a top would be um, more stable with the most of the mass, or the weight, I should say. I managed to say weight. Yeah, the weight on the outside of the top, and at lower revolution. So I'm just trying to understand why it does that. Um, I also noticed that hmm, some of these people have quite thick stems, and some have thin stems. But I'm trying to find, like, I like this one now. This is something I recarved up today, and this feels really good. I think it's still a little bit too thin, but I like the style of it. It looks nice. Can't see it with that. I don't know, but I like this. I'll spin this one next. But I was basically I don't have the tooling to actually cut out those grooves in the center, so I did a bit of a crazy thing that I used another tool as a T rest, like on a wood lathe, and I held another tool in a pair of pliers. Yeah, I slowed the revolutions down a lot on the lathe because I didn't want to hurt myself. But basically, I just freehand grooved into the centers so that I could carve out the metal a bit. It just gave me some inspiration, maybe, to get some other tools. I'm not a machinist. I admit that. I don't have a problem admitting that I don't have a lot of experience in machining. Um, I got A in school for metalwork. That's about as close as it got. But I'm really enjoying making these, and just little discoveries like this that somehow or other a top at lower revs will spin better with. I mean, I can sort of understand it. It's like a bicycle wheel, I guess. There's all the weights on the outside, and it spins really good. I just trying to figure out how to transfer that to. I mean, yeah. I thought weight was more. I really did. And it seems like there's a lot more complicated than that. Yeah, we're up to 3.5 minutes now, almost. I think we're gonna get a 4 minute spin out of this if we're lucky. Starting to wobble a bit. This is not. These tops are not extremely balanced because they have been in the lathe in a three jaw chuck, and it's scraping them up a bit. So I'm trying to figure out how to do it. But we might get 4 minutes out of this spin. It wasn't a particularly wonderful spin, but there it goes. Anyways, if you guys have anything to comment on this, well, maybe I'll spin the other one for you straight up. This will be a long video though, but um, no, we're hitting over 4 minutes now. Whoa, maybe we'll break the record. Will we break my record? My record was about 420 or 30. I can't remember what it was. 16, 17. Oh, we're gonna break the record. I think it was about 25. Yeah, it was. Wow, I'm breaking the record of 25. I don't believe it. Well, there it goes. That's definitely the record now. The longest I've spun a top. One of my tops, anyways. Where'd it go? Wow. Wow. I'm really impressed. Can I have 5 minutes? Oh, please. No, another 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Just go. Go, 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 go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm going to make it. 5 seconds, please. Wow, I don't believe it. Over 5 minutes. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Yeah, okay, so I forgot to start the timer a little bit at the beginning, so give me that couple of seconds that I added on while it was spinning around. Look at that, though. Let's say it was 5 minutes. Whatever. Take 5 minutes and 4 seconds. 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Whatever. I'm in. That's the record for me. Everybody, thank you. That's incredible. Okay. Well, I mean, now here's what I don't understand. Like, look at this little thing. It's definitely less weight than that one. I mean, I got my scales here now. I can measure these things. Um, okay, let's have a look. This is. Now, of course, I know they have tops that weigh the same amount as these and spin for double the time or even longer. I mean, the man at Billet Spin has got a top with 15 grams, just over 15 grams, and he was able to make it spin for 14 minutes. I mean, that's just outrageous. So that's great. I mean, he knows what he's doing. Well, this one, let's put the timer on it. Push this. There. So that top, once it stabilizes, is 17.49 grams. Okay, so you can see clearly that um, you know, it's not going to be anywhere near that the other one that he made. So let's look at this one. This is much heavier. Oh, exactly 21 grams. That's interesting. Okay, so let's spin that one. This is going to be a long video. I do apologize.